You can't see if you don't have lights. See? We've got 3 rechargeable LED lights from Maxxeon. Let's take a closer look at each one of these features and see what you think. Now, one thing we know is that you can never have too much light when you're working on something. That doesn't matter whether you're working on a toilet in a home, flooring, transmission, a motor, you name it. If you're working anywhere around a vehicle, anywhere in a shop, anywhere in a home, having light is something that is very, very important. So we've got 3 lights here from Maxxeon. Let's unbox all these and then we'll actually go through the different features. And then obviously we'll wrap it up with pricing as well. So Maxxeon has been making lighting for quite some time, and they have a lot of different SKUs or a lot of different products, not just the ones that we're unboxing and taking a look at here. Now, one of the nice things about all these that we're looking at is the fact that obviously they're LED and they're also rechargeable. So we're not having to add batteries. In fact, they're not even detachable batteries. So they're all onboard batteries that you can charge via a simple USB cable. Maybe not the case with this one. We'll see in a moment once we take this out. Looks like a magnet there. Yeah, so definitely all rechargeable lights with onboard batteries. No batteries that we have to detach or change out, which sometimes that can be a positive, sometimes that can be a negative. If you have a bunch of certain tool batteries and you want all your lights to be appropriate to that tool battery, then you may like that. But at the same time, there's many people that don't like to have to change out batteries in their lights. They can just plug in a cable and be on their way. Now, this is the USB rechargeable LED work light, and it's called their Cyclops. And I believe the actual model number on it is the MXN00810 or the 810. And I believe there's like an 811, 812, so forth, depending on what color you get. I believe they have this in high-vis yellow and a couple of other colors anyway. But this is the Cyclops MXN00810. We have a magnetic base here, as well as looks like a 1/4-inch adapter as well, so we can put it on a tripod if we need to. Or attach that somewhere, but the magnetic base is definitely going to attach to anywhere that's magnetic, that's not stainless steel like we're on right here. Simple port back here with, I love to see this, USB Type-C recharging. So you don't have a certain way you have to plug this in. It's going to plug in either way and use the included USB Type-C charger or any other Type-C charger to charge this. So love to see the Type-C. And then we have a power button right here on the top. Now we get 3 different light modes here. So we have low, medium, and then we have high. And that's going to give us 180 lumens on low, 360 on medium, and 720 lumens on high. And runtime on these, so we're talking about just the onboard battery here. In low, you're going to get up to 10 hours of runtime on this. And on medium, you're going to get up to 4.5 hours of runtime. And on high, you're looking at a 2-hour runtime. So at 720 lumens, you're going to burn that for about 2 hours. Now, pricing on this is going to be right at the $40 range. So expect to pay about 40 bucks. When you purchase the MXX810. And next we have what they're calling their Leech Light, which is like a neck light. And you see it's kind of got a bendy effect to it. It's going to kind of hold and take some memory. At the same time, very easy to manipulate that where you need it to go. So comfortably put it around your neck or whatever else you want to do to bend that in the right place where you want it. And then these each individually you can also turn to where you need it. You can see you get more than 90 degrees of rotation here on these LEDs here on the end. And again, independently set those where you want to. Now, one single control button is going to control the brightness of the LEDs, turn them on, also select between low and high. So on this Leech or neck light, you're going to get a low and high. There's not going to be 3 power settings, just 2. On low, you're going to get 120 lumens, and that's going to run for about 6 hours. And on high, you're going to get 320 lumens and burn for about 2 hours. And charging, just like the other, is going to be charged with a Type-C, a USB Type-C cable. And you can see here, right here on the side of the tool, or on the bottom of the tool, we have the USB Type-C port, which again, you can use the included cable or use any other Type-C cable that you have to charge that. And pricing on the Leech Light, which is the model number MXX00510, so the MXX510, and pricing is going to be right at $55 for this Leech Light. And this big guy here is the MXX5211, and it's what they call their Luminator Junior. Power button right here on the back, so very simple. No multiple buttons, just a single power button that's going to cycle between low, medium, and high. And on low, you're going to get 400 lumens of light and about 9 hours of runtime. And then on medium, you're going to get 800 lumens and about 4.5 hours of runtime. And then on high, a full 1800 lumens and 2 hours of runtime with the onboard light. Now, this is not charged by a Type-C. This actually uses a cylindrical port here. So with the typical 120 volt transformer plug, it's then going to plug in the back here and actually charge that battery. And then you have a charge indicator right here on the light that tells us the charge status of the battery. And then we can also turn this however we want, so it does a full 180 degrees to adjust that light where you need it. And then we even have a magnetic base to where you can take off this thumb screw, attach it to the base, and now you can attach this with a magnet to any ferrous metal to be able to stick on there and hold that light wherever you need it. Again, it's not going to work on stainless steel. Obviously, that's not a ferrous metal. Now, pricing on the MXN 05211 or the Luminator Junior is going to run you about $115. Bottom line is, if you want good quality LED lights, you don't have to pay top dollar for them. These Maxxeon rechargeable lights are a great option. I love the fact that 2 of these are recharged by a typical USB Type-C charger. I love to see rechargeable items going to the Type-C and away from the Type-B, because now they're not directional. And there's many other functions you can do with Type-C as well, so who knows what that's going to bring in the future. I love the neck light, the Leech Light they're calling it, and kind of like a bendy straw effect. Really not hard to mold where you want it. Make it comfortable for you, be able to angle the lights where you want it, and it's a great item to either be in an attic and working on an air conditioner, or maybe even working on a vehicle, under a vehicle, whatever. You can aim those lights where you need it so that you can see to do what you need to do. And then obviously the big work light here is going to shine light in a broader area and much brighter as well. Check them out. We'll have a link in the description for each one of these. Also, keep track of us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and even TikTok. If you don't mind, would you hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't done so already? And by all means, if you hated our video, then give us a thumbs down. But would you let us know in the comments why? Have a great day and keep smiling.